So after using this book for many years in my classrooms and writing workshops and everything and giving it as a gift, I went to the May in Montclair event, and there was a table at the event at Edgemont Park that had a composting display, and at the end of the table was a stack of Hope for the Flowers. So I said to the woman behind the table, "What is my book doing here?" And she came out from behind the table and said, "I'm Trina." And we had our first of many hugs. And of course it's been ever since, and that was 1990. And then we had a big party right out in front here to celebrate 25 years of Hope. I'm pretty sure it was the 25th anniversary of Hope. And Trina made a big sign on the on the roof, and she had she had yellow and stripe on this big sign like a flag, and I had a big sheet cake with yellow and stripe on it. And then I said, "So how about reading the book?" And my husband was saying, "Oh, that's not right to ask her." She was delighted, and I still can't believe, which I have to confirm, that she said, "I never did a whole public reading." But she did it, and we were all just too thrilled. Yes. We were all too thrilled and enchanted that she read the whole book for us right then at the anniversary. I always now give it with this piece that I wrote, The Promise of the Butterfly, that was inspired by the book. I have shared this book with my tough dudes at a high school in Newark. And had them transfixed, and I read it from cover to cover. But I stand up, and it's sort of and I go, that you've got the stuff inside you to become what you never even dreamed. Yeah. How about that, Lucy? Because you could spin that cocoon like the butterfly, like the caterpillar, like yellow and stripe, and you could become the butterfly. Mm-hmm. So that's how I share it, of course, but I read them cover to cover with my class. Mm-hmm. Then I said, how about just see what you can come up with out of it. And I was at a Rutgers workshop on a Saturday morning where I shared it. And then I wrote The Promise of the Butterfly, which is my true story. And I
You want to read that to us?
Oh, I don't think you want me to read it.
Oh, I have never heard you read it.
You're kidding.
No.
Good, and read your promise.
The Promise of the Butterfly.
The Promise of the Butterfly, not just tell it?
Yeah.
Well,
read it to us.
This was inspired by Trina's book. Missing, aching, yearning for those who created me, their firstborn of their love, who nurtured me with infinity amounts of love so that it surges and rises within me daily, makes me know that we are all God's kids, all different and all even more the same. Some of us chocolate and some vanilla, some mocha, all varieties and flavors, including chocolate chip types like freckled me. Parts of each reflecting from physical me, and parts of all filling and completing me within. Sometimes the feelings reach such heights that warmth floods me. Nature and friends and even strangers turn on my powerful love feelings. The majesty of the skies reassures me that there definitely is more. That we are just spending moments in time and space here on Earth. The more we reach out, the more we feel of what will be as we find joy in what is. Loving others, loving life, knowing pain but choosing to grow, to thrive. Then how? Why? The doubt filters in, slips in through questioning spaces, pushes open wider the uncertainty door as I mock myself for dreaming that on some other level in my future or afterlife, I will be in the presence of Mom and Dad and so many others, treasures of my life who have left this earthly place. I know of caterpillars who have enough confidence in themselves to become butterflies. I keep trying to become the butterfly inside me, to reach for more, to be more, and everything I can be, which for me is to love, to find one with the others, to feel one with the others. And still, the doubts crawl in like caterpillars who can't think of becoming cocoons and then butterflies. I sit in my car at a busy intersection, stopped at a red light, cars honking, exhaust fuming, engines droning. I look out of my car window, feel the balmy breeze caress my cheek as they used to do. I look up at one of the kingdom of heaven skies my kids and I have come to recognize and share. I feel the presence of love, goodness, and a magical beyond, This is true, Lucy. It's a true story. Yet, still stopped at that red light, I say to my people in the kingdom of heaven's sky, are you really there? A bright yellow butterfly wondrously appears outside my car window, hovers for just a moment as I watch breathlessly, then wings in and sits on my shoulder. Isn't that wonderful, Lucy? That'd be a true story. That happened, really.
That's the whole thing?
Really and true. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That'd be it. And you could see how that was inspired.
I have a story very
No
similar
kidding.
to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I love it, Una. But you could see my words and my inspiration came from
Yeah.
Trina Paula's Hope for the Flowers. And on a Saturday morning, I have read this to folks so many times, but that morning, as they wrote, I don't always write when my folks are writing, but there it is. And people call me and ask me for it. But every time I give the book, I always have a copy inside the back cover.